To celebrate the Diwali season, we recently visited the second largest temple in the world, located in the heart of Robbinsville, New Jersey, the Bapsri Swaminarayan Mandir. It was built on 180 acres over 12 years by 12,500 volunteers. Its construction cost $96 million and includes 10,000 statues. It's an architectural and cultural landmark and stands as a symbol of peace, harmony, and the timeless traditions of the faith. For those seeking a spiritual retreat or simply a place of serenity, the mandir is conveniently located about 2 hours from New York City and offers a range of amenities including a peaceful courtyard, cafeteria, snack shop, gift shop, and a prayer hall. The temple welcomes visitors all days of the week from 9 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. except Tuesday. It's the perfect day getaway from New York City and one to add to your bucket list. Now let's make some delicious gujiyas. In this bowl, I'll add 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons baking powder, half teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar to help soften the dough. It's optional. Next, I'll mix to combine. Next, I'll rub in 2 tablespoons of butter into the flour. Use 2 to 3 tablespoons. It also helps soften the dough and give it a nice flavor as well. Use good quality butter. Once the butter is fully incorporated, add water, lukewarm water, and we'll need to form a very soft dough. I'm starting with 3/4 cup and I'll adjust if needed. Just move the dough side to side. I'll get some more liquid, roll it around, bring it together. This process should take less than 5 minutes. Clean the bowl, less work later on. Knuckle press, smoothen, flip, knuckle press. 10 times, flip 10 times. The dough is very soft and sticky at this point. Bring it towards the center. Do this until the dough appears smooth. I'll add just a sprinkle of flour. Knuckle press method will bind the dough and smoothen it at the same time. Bring it towards the center. You're not folding it over, just bringing it towards the center. And rub with oil, and then that's it, you're done. Got a smooth dough. We'll allow it to rest for a minimum of 15 minutes while we work on the next step. And while the dough is resting, we'll prepare the coconut filling. You'll need 2 cups of grated coconut. You can use dry grated coconut from your tree in your backyard, or you could buy pre-frozen grated coconut. The only thing is, sometimes the frozen grated coconut comes grated on the larger side of the grater. I do prefer the smaller grated coconut, so I'm going to put this in the food processor. If this is okay with you, you just measure out 2 cups. That's 14 ounces, 397 grams. Or 1 whole dried coconut. And I'll pause a couple of times. And this is good for me. It took a couple of minutes. My supermarket does not always carry the brand that's finely grated. So we need to adjust. Now let's cook the filling. We'll place a pot over medium heat. Next I'll add the filling in. I'm going to lower the heat. I'll add 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, add according to your liking. 1 teaspoon of ground cardamom, 3/4 cups of sugar, according to your taste. I moved it to my medium burner from my large burner because I can't maneuver the camera quick enough and I don't want it to burn. I'm also going to grate some nutmeg in here, about a half teaspoon. And if your coconut is dry, or too dry, add a little bit of water. Because once it's too dry, it will start burning at the bottom. Fresh coconut will have more moisture in it than the frozen coconut, I have found in my experience. And you can make this as sweet as you like. I don't like this, or I don't want this cloyingly sweet. This is something you can adjust according to your liking. And I'm using brown sugar. You can also use white sugar. I'll grate in the nutmeg. About half a teaspoon, or again according to your preference. Grate and taste. And hopefully it will taste great. Give it a stir. Smells amazing. Looks amazing. See, the lower heat is keeping it moist. I don't want it too dry. Yummy. So yummy. And the flavor with the fresh coconut is going to be so much better. But I don't have time for that today. I'm going to cook this for about 3 minutes. Just for the sugar to dissolve a bit with the moisture from the coconut. And then we'll start filling the dough. You can also add vanilla or a bay leaf in there for flavor, or cloves. And that's it. We'll allow this to cool. Test the dough. And if you press your finger in and it stays, that means the dough is ready. You can divide the dough into 12 equal pieces, or in this case I got carried away and I made 17. So it's up to you whether you want them larger or smaller. So then we'll take one up, pull it away from the hole, from the pie. Then we'll pull the dough towards the top to smoothen, and then we'll pinch to seal. Making a nice little round ball. We'll repeat. So eventually we'll eat. Once the dough is soft enough, we can start filling. You see it's springing back a little bit. It just means it needs a little extra time. I'll start with the first one that I made into a loya, if I could remember which one. This one. Move on to the next step once the dough is well rested and your filling is cool. Next we'll measure out about 3 cups of oil. The wider the pan, more oil you'll need. I should have used a narrower pan. So I'll do like 3.5. While that's coming to temperature, we'll fill the dough. You'll need dry flour, your coconut filling, and the dough. And a tray to place the filled dough. You can add a little bit of oil to the tray to prevent it from sticking. Flour your surface. Place your dough on, and then roll. Use a regular rolling pin. And because I know you're wondering, this is about 4.5 inches wide. It will vary depending on the amount of loyas you made. Next we'll scoop some of the filling. I want to measure it for you. Place the filling about 1/2 inch away from the edges and fold over and press to seal. You're just rolling it inward. Rolling inward. If you press it with a fork, it can open and break. Make a mess. I had to take the heat off the oil. And remember that dough press set we bought for the fish pie? Let's try to use it here. I wanted you to see that the filling was precisely enough for the dough, so there'll be no wastage. And I continued filling. I didn't start frying it. If you're terrible at multitasking, of course, do one thing at a time. The dough can wait. Get a tray or a bowl lined with parchment paper ready. Always turn your handle in for safety. The tester is saying that the oil is perfect because it's not getting brown too quickly and then there's still a little bubble happening. So I'll start with the first dough that I wrapped. Drop it in gently, ever so gently. I have a wide pot so I can fry a couple at a time. We'll fry until they're nice golden brown. If you like it darker, fry it darker. However, too dark will result in a very stiff dough. And this is a combination of grapeseed, olive and canola oil. So it will be a little different from vegetable oil. Next, strain it at the side of the pot to remove any excess oil, or begin to remove any excess oil. Reduce the heat to low while you're doing this. And I'll repeat. 2 to 3 minutes per batch. Bring the oil back to temperature in between batches, ever so gently. The heat is on medium-low. We've got some puffing up going on. And we have some crunching going on in the background, which I apologize for. Look at these puffy guys. You need to calm down. Oh, what's happening? They rested too long, apparently. Oh man. Try to flip them as fast as you can. What intonation. Stay down. OMG. Well, just fry them on the side if that happens. That baking powder was really good, boy. I don't know what is going on. The challenges make you stronger and annoyed. Don't allow your dough to rest too long. They'll get too happy. Back to the troublemakers. You gotta work around the problems. Flip them before they start to puff up like that. I'm raising the heat to medium. If it's too white on any side, just help it along. Very important, take off your heat, don't forget, and enjoy all your hard work. They are lovely, smells amazing. I know I should take a picture first, but we got to try it. Yum, yum, yum. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if you can see that. So delicious. Yummy. And let me take a bite for you. I know you want me to take a bite. Oh yeah. Yummy. Believe me, my friends. Believe me. So good. One more for you. You're really going to enjoy this. This coconut is ridiculously delicious. The fried dough around it, simply amazing and comforting. Comfort food at its best. It has the perfect amount of sweetness, perfect amount of spice, perfect amount of deliciousness. Enjoy! And happy Diwali, my friends. The crunchification while it's hot is redunculous, and those are not even real words. That's how good they are. Somebody come take these away from me, please. Who wants them? And that's all there is to it, my sweet friends. Sweet coconut-filled desserts called gojiyas or gojas. A traditional sweet treat my nanny used to make on Diwali day with parasad, sweet rice, and kurma. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, say hello below, and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay safe, be well, cook, share, and love. Bye-bye.